Class, hello! Welcome to this beauty therapy session on salon conduct. I will be your tutor, Big Owl. Today, we're going to look at communication, professional ethics, professional appearance. First, let's look at communication. Effective communication between employees and customers is a healthy foundation for moral and ethical conduct. Communication starts when customers and fellow employees are greeted politely and with friendly and inviting body language. You can earn trust by greeting customers with a smile, introducing yourself so that you develop an immediate relationship as a person and not just as an employee. Invite customers to view the entire facility. Introduce customers to other providers that may be involved in their service. Have an authentic attitude. The customer will notice a fake or dishonest character. Determine the customer's personal needs and expectations from the beauty therapy treatment. Ask the customer the purpose of their visit. Determine the customer's style. Ask the customer what version of the service they prefer. Determine if that version of the service is feasible for the customer. Connect the customer's preferred service to the customer's lifestyle. Suggest the product or service that the salon offers that aligns with the customer's preference, lifestyle, and outcome feasibility.
What about customers who are complaining? I find it difficult to know what to do to effectively deal with unhappy clients.
An unhappy customer, whether because of the actions of the salon or because of unrelated life events, can be difficult to communicate with. Ways to interact with unhappy customers include reflective listening. Listening to what the customer is saying and then repeating what they have said to be sure that you understand the customer correctly. Ask the customer to specifically tell you what has made them upset so that you can determine if you can do something to help them. If the customer is unhappy about something that can easily be changed without compromising the morals and ethics of the organization, take action to make that change. If the customer is unhappy about something that cannot easily be changed, be honest with the customer about whether the change can happen or why the change cannot happen easily. Don't argue with the customer. Arguments only fuel tension that can render communication ineffective. If the customer cannot be consoled at all, refer the customer to the manager. The most important thing you can do is remain professional. This ties in with our next topic on professional ethics.
What are ethics? I read about obtaining professional membership and it mentioned an ethical framework that professionals must adhere to.
Ethics are the rules of conduct for a society or group of people. Although ethics can change between different societies and groups of people, there are some ethics that are considered universal across all cultures and society. These universal ethics are commonly referred to as the Golden Rule and is normally stated as treat others as you would want to be treated. Functioning as an ethical professional is important to the survival of the organization and for any person's professional career. Ethical professionals have characteristics that include taking care of themselves, integrity, and discretion. To perform ethically, be sure to take care of your mental and physical health. A professional that is overwhelmed and stressed will suffer from inabilities to stay focused and be unable to deliver quality products and services. These professionals can also take unethical actions and make unethical decisions because they are desperate to resolve issues and lessen their workloads and stress factors. Ethical professionals also have integrity. They take action to ensure that their personal and professional values align with their actions. Offering and carrying out beauty therapy treatments that are for the benefit of the customer promotes professional ethics. In addition, being honest with customers about products and services also promotes professional ethics. Finally, ethical professionals are discreet. As a beauty therapist, you may be exposed to things that are very personal to the customer. Keeping customers' personal information, experiences, and treatments private also promotes professional ethics. However, you must ensure that you adhere to the RIDDOR Act and report occurrences of injury and disease that occur from providing beauty therapy treatments. Adhering to RIDDOR and being discreet about the customer's private and personal information is a clear line of ethical behavior that should not be crossed.
What is RIDDOR?
The Reporting of Injuries, Diseases and Dangerous Occurrences Regulations, RIDDOR, 1985, requires that an employer charge a person with the responsibility of reporting employee or employer injuries or sickness that occur through work activity. We'll now move on to our final topic for today, professional appearance. A professional appearance implies pride in one's work, as well as knowledge and experience in one's ability. Professional appearance is not exclusive to the clothes that are worn, but also includes body language. Proper posture and physical relaxation sets the tone that the professional can handle the job and the task that the customer is preparing to place before them. In addition to the professional appearance of clothes, enhancing professional appearances can also be achieved by standing and sitting with your back straight. Keep your neck long, strong, and balanced. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Should we wear a uniform? If you are working as an employee in a salon, it's likely that they will require you to wear a uniform. If you are working as a self-employed beauty therapist, it is up to you if you wear a uniform, but it's important that you think about what you do wear in order to give a professional appearance, as we just discussed. What about equipment? Should we sterilize it, or are there any particular maintenance requirements? Providing a hygienic environment is a duty we have to our clients. It is also, for your clients, an important criterion by which they will judge your services and decide whether or not to return to your salon, and also whether or not they would recommend your salon to their friends and family. Good salon hygiene is a continuous process that will ensure that all areas of the salon and all equipment used within it are free from contamination. A client can pick up an infection from equipment that has not been properly cleaned or sterilized, or from products that have deteriorated with age or have been contaminated by another client. To ensure there are no cross-infections between clients, there are a number of sterilization and sanitization methods available for use in your salon. An autoclave is an item of electrical equipment which is used to sterilize small metal items such as eyebrow tweezers and scissors. When water is heated at normal atmosphere pressure, it boils at 100 degrees centigrade. The autoclave heats water under pressure, which increases the temperature at which the water boils. An autoclave, especially one with a timer and a pressure gauge, is simple, effective to use, and economical to run. Items to be sterilized must be able to withstand the heat in the autoclave, so this method is suitable for metal objects. All items must be washed prior to being placed in the autoclave to ensure all surfaces are free to be cleaned properly. Shortwave UV can be used to sanitize small items such as brushes and electrodes. The items are placed in the cabinets but must have already been washed. The UV radiation kills microorganisms on the surface of the items only. Therefore, items would need to be turned regularly to ensure all surfaces of the items are being sanitized. This is because the light travels in straight lines, therefore cannot pass through the items. This process takes about 20 minutes and has the added benefit of not heating the items. Liquid chemical sterilizers are plastic cabinets, usually with a perforated tray on the base. Most salon materials can be sterilized by cleaning and drying them thoroughly and then immersing them in the liquid chemical. After the time has elapsed, usually 10 to 30 minutes, the items can be removed and thoroughly rinsed. The chemical requires changing after the time specified according to manufacturer's instructions. This is usually 14 to 28 days. You should be careful to avoid skin contact with the chemical. Glass or hot bead sterilizers are small and easy to use. They are suitable for sterilizing small objects, except brushes, plastic, sponges, or glass. Tiny glass beads are contained in protected insulated case and heated to 190 to 300 Celsius, that's 375 to 570 Fahrenheit, as indicated by the manufacturer. Sterilization takes between 1 and 10 minutes. It is important to note the environmental effects on humans and the substances that can harm the human body, such as ultraviolet UV light can have effects on humans, as too much exposure to this can cause skin cancers. Also, cataracts, which to an extent can be caused by exposure to UV light. Also, some pollutants such as chlorofluorocarbons, CFC, used as refrigerants some time ago, was an ingredient in aerosol propellants and used in some forms of plastic. They can have damaging effects on the ozone layer in the higher atmosphere, which allows more light to reach us, i.e., more risks. There are also chemical hazards in the air we breathe, such as tobacco smoke, which can harm non-smokers as well as smokers, leading to a number of diseases affecting health. Even carbon monoxide and oxides of nitrogen and other agents can have major adverse reactions on our health. Due to vehicle emissions and industry and incineration, gas can generate a wide product of combustion like oxides, sulfur, and nitrogen. This can affect health in the way of conditions such as asthma, some forms of cancer, and other conditions affecting breathing. As well as illegal drugs, other substances are toxic to humans that we use or consume every day, such as general household cleaning products, prescription and over-the-counter drugs, fuel oil, pesticides, gasoline, alcohol, and even cosmetics can even be toxic. To determine how harmful a substance is, whether it enters the body or is in contact with the skin, firstly we need to determine how toxic a substance is to understand the effects it has on the body. Although the everyday substances we come into contact with are toxic, such as household cleaners, alcohol, and cosmetics, these are at low levels safe enough for us to use. However, it is when we consume too much of these harmful substances, and sometimes over a prolonged time period, so this is when it may start to dramatically affect our health. For example, consuming too much alcohol on a daily basis would start to affect the liver and cause blood poisoning, just like smoking cigarettes can cause lung cancer. This is why it is important for us to look after our bodies and be mindful of what we are eating, drinking, and using on our skin. We may not be able to completely stay away from harmful ingredients in products, but we can possibly make changes where we can. For example, switching to organic and natural skincare products, and even using eco-friendly products at home and around the house with minimal harmful ingredients. We could even adopt more old-fashioned methods of cleaning around the house where we can, such as using lemons to clean the kitchen surfaces, as lemons are antibacterial and antiviral. For clients, receiving a beauty treatment can be very beneficial in many ways, including giving them some me time, helping them to relax and rejuvenate, lowering stress levels, making them look and feel good along with receiving aftercare and lifestyle advice. It can boost their self-esteem if they look and feel great. So it is important to keep in mind that some of our clients that come to see us may not be feeling their best at the time and may be suffering from low self-esteem. Having a high self-esteem correlates with realism, rationality, creativity, independence, flexibility, cooperativeness, and a willingness to admit and correct mistakes. Sometimes, if we are suffering from a low self-esteem, we would be feeling and portraying the complete opposite to this list. This is why we should make every client feel special and give a positive and professional service and help them in any way we can professionally. Exploring the concept of ideal body weight, this is believed to be the ideal body weight according to height, but is modified by factors such as age, gender, build, and muscular development. A person can find out what their ideal body weight should be by measuring their body mass index, BMI. There should be a certain amount of body fat based on weight and corrected for height. This is so to reduce or prevent obesity, as obesity rates have grown in recent years. Body mass index, BMI, is a number generated by dividing your weight in kilograms by your height in meters squared. What about ourselves? Bathing is important for our skin to keep it clean and wash away any dirt and bacteria, and also helps to reduce body odor. Although showering is great to save time as it is quick, especially in the morning, having baths gives a chance for your body and skin to have a good soak. It helps to relax the muscles as well and helps to further soften the skin. So when you moisturize afterwards, your skin should feel extra soft and nourished. Having baths and bathing the skin is important, and we should take the time to do this as a weekly treat, not only for our skin, but we can take this opportunity to help relax the mind and body too. It is also very important to take time out to exfoliate the skin. Our skin cells take about 28 days to renew, but this process can take longer as we age. What can help the skin cell renewal process is to exfoliate with the use of body and face scrubs a couple of times a week. This can help to get rid of dead skin cells quicker, and because we have exfoliated and encouraged the new skin cells, whatever we put on our skin will react more effectively. For example, after exfoliating the dead skin away, our moisturizers will now absorb into the skin better, helping to hydrate more. If we never exfoliate, then our moisturizers would not be able to absorb into our skin as much as the skin cells are still present. That is why it is important to use body and face scrubs as a weekly necessity. A nice way to help relax and provide great advice for clients is to introduce and discuss revivers and special bath treatments. These can help the skin in all ways by brightening, toning, repairing, and hydrating the skin. They also help to relax and rejuvenate. Certain essential oils can help revive and relax. For example, lavender and ylang ylang are gently relaxing and can help to aid sleep. Rose essential oils are very repairing for the skin and also help with very dry skin conditions. However, essential oils are more used for the body and should not be used neat on the skin but mixed with carrier oil. Good personal hygiene is vital to maintaining a professional appearance. So, to summarize today, we have looked at communication, professional ethics and rigor, professional appearance, hygiene and sterilization. Goodbye, class, and good luck!